Hello, everyone. This is Wumi once again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, and welcome to the first of a series of step-by-step um, tips on how to get back to fitness. This is for people, young and old, who want to get back to a level of fitness and don't know how to go about it or have tried different ways. What I plan to do is to give you real things that you will do at home. Um, won't take long initially. The first set of exercises are just for reactivating those muscles in your body, getting your body back into being very active. But we'll do it slowly. And the next set of series will be more intense as we go along, but moderately. It will get more intense moderately. So I wouldn't give you a big jump. But if you choose to, you can skip some because we're all at different levels of fitness and all at different levels of motivation as well. So really, it's up to you. But if you follow those steps sequentially, it should help. What I recommend is, depending on your level of fitness, the one I'm going to show you today, I recommend you do every day for about a week. When you, at the end of the first week, if you feel like your body is ready for the next set of exercises, then go for it. If you think you still need to do more at this level, carry on until when you're ready. But I would like you just to be realistic with yourself and to push a little, and also to think that to make progress, you have to give something. And that thing is usually in the form of when you move up a little bit, you would feel the ache and pain sometimes along the way, maybe the next day, the day after. Embrace it. Do what you have to do, take a day's break, have a warm bath, have a cold bath, whatever. Pamper yourself, but stick with it and get past that threshold. Um, for people who may have medical conditions or may discover that they have limitations, I would suggest you see your doctor and not to push yourself unnecessarily. Listen to your body. You'll hear me say that a lot in my videos. I listen to my body. We all have to learn our bodies and learn to listen so we don't get hurt and so we don't cause some long-term damages. So, I won't take much of your time, so I'll just show you basically what to do. Also, if you're of the older age category and you've not been very active for quite a long time, or you're not normally active, I don't suggest doing these first thing, waking up in the morning, coming off the bed, and you go into it. I would suggest you do it maybe later part of the morning after you've got up, you've walked around, you've done a bit, and the body is a little bit more fluid, just to be on the safe side. It might look easy, but our bodies again are all different. So basically, it's just series of squats. Every There will be 3 sets, 10 repetitions, 3 times. So basically, this is what you do. It doesn't take a long time at all. So I will show you. So when you're ready, set aside somewhere in the house, you don't need any special place, indoor, outdoor, anywhere. As you can see, you don't even need much room. Um, I recommend you do them barefooted, especially as you set out, because that would help all the different joints and muscles and ligaments to get reactivated, and you don't have the support of shoes and things. So basically, it's just a simple squat. You would have seen it in my videos, but basically this is what you do. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. So you do that. That's the first one. Um, you take a 30 seconds rest. I'm not timing it. I'll just use the clock in my head. Because it doesn't have to be superbly strict in any way. It's just let the body settle. So, and you go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's the second one. You will feel that in your quads, a bit in the hamstring, sometimes around the lower back, and in the glutes. You may feel it in your shin and calf a little as well, and in the ankle. I think it depends on your body shape, your weight, and weight distribution. But really, the whole idea is to get those muscles fired up so that they get used to supporting you in that movement. So let's go for the last one. And notice I go deep in my squats and I try not to lean forward. Yes, it will lean you forward because we're not carrying weights at this point. So let's go for the third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll give you the front view as well. 8, 9, and 10. So that's it for most people. If you do that every day, um, morning, afternoon, night, it really doesn't matter. Just make sure you do it. If you feel up to it, you may want to do it twice a day, morning and evening. It really doesn't matter. But just get the muscles activated. Do it for a week. And if you think it's not intense enough for you, I'll just give you the second movement from that. So after doing 3 sets of that, the next thing to do, if you're agile enough and you think you're up to it, this could be the second half of the second week for those that need the initial activation just from the squats. So this one is a bit more for people who are more agile. So you go 1, just like that. So it's a squat position, jump up, you go back to squat position. So 10 of that, we'll do 10 of that. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's one set of that. So you can see the caution in doing the first week for those of us that are not that fit, because now we're loading a little bit more on the knee joint and maybe on the hip. So if your knee muscles have not yet been activated, it's best to just stick to the first one and do that for a week or two. But for people who are slightly fitter, you do that first set of 3 sets of squats. You can see I'm breathing heavily already. That's a lot more intense. So you do three sets of the normal body weight squat, and then 3 sets of the squats jump. So let me do the second set from the side still. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was lazy in the last one. Should have gone down to finish it off, but it doesn't matter. So just to give more instructions on that, when you go down, you use your hands to balance you and use them to propel yourself as you jump up and go back into that balancing position. So you use your arms to propel you. So it's a great way to warm up. Great way to warm up. So last set, I'll do that facing you, and it's the same thing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's it. So do that for 3 weeks. Oh, sorry, for 1 week. If you think you're fitter, but by all means, do just the body weight squats, no jumps, for a week first. That's the safest way. And on the second week, you combine the two. When you combine it, if you can't do the 3 sets of squat jumps, it's not a problem. Do 1 set. Carry on every day. Keep pushing yourself till when you get to the stage where you can do the 3 sets of body weight squats, 3 sets of squat jumps without a problem. Now, one very good tip, especially for, well, most of us anyway, is when you do the squat jump, you have to be athletic about it, because if you don't, you'll end up loading your knees for the older people in my age category. So when you do the jump, and when you're coming down, try and start by landing on your toes and gently roll it to your heel, and at the same time, you go down on your knees so that you're not banging on your knee like that. That is not very helpful. So you really have to be athletic about it. You come down, make it one swift, smooth movement. That way, you will not load the knee, which is why it looks easy, but it might take some of us a bit longer to actually master that movement, because we don't want to get hurt, we don't want injuries, we don't want unnecessary uh, to deal with unnecessary pain and ache. But whatever it is, your body will adjust and you get into it. So keep fit and keep working at it. In about a week or two's time, I would release my second step. So when you master these very well every day, I'll give you the, oh, I do say every day, but please, if it is every other day that you can manage, it's still okay. If it's twice a day you can manage, it's still okay. But like I said, be honest with yourself, be true to yourself, and keep pushing a little bit. There is no gains without a little bit of progression. Otherwise, we just get stuck at one level, body gets used to it, and the benefits is lost, basically. So you have to always up the level of intensity. You have to feel this heavy breathing, light sweat, if not heavy sweating. Then you know you're hitting the note. That's one of the indications. And when you can do that and you get back to your rest state, no pains, no injuries, nothing, that feeling is, let's push it up a little bit. Let's get the body fired up a little bit more. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you're going to stick with it and stay fit. See you in the next video. By the way, share, comment, like, and subscribe. Cheerio.